Hello, everyone. Today we are working on the energy of June 18th through to June 25th. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day wherever you are. And please take the time to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. You can follow me underneath Instagram, TikTok as well. I have a Facebook support group called Spiritual Support Team. I also have a business page as well as a profile horseman reading. So feel free to click my link tree in the description if you are interested as well in joining my free forgiveness class that I have coming up as well. That's going to be 2 Wednesdays, and there's 2 spots left still for that if you want to hop in. And then you can also catch the replay of the free master class. So again, that's underneath my link tree, and my contact is there. Okay. If you want to book in a reading, you can go to horsemanreadings.com. Okay, let's see what's coming up here. Okay, forgiveness just keeps coming up so much. Okay, and now I'm getting like a lot of sensation around my crown chakra. There might be some worrying going on at this time. Okay, so be careful of that. Be very mindful of your worries. This really talks about someone who needs to make a final decision on something, but it feels like it's okay to ask for advice, to get readings, to group think. So if you're in like a group setting, kind of like ask a little bit of like an opinion of everyone too. But it feels like there's something you're finalizing and it's going to be a really big deal for you. I think you're going to find like if it's, I don't know, a weight loss journey or something like that, that you're like, okay, I am doing this, whatever it is for you. Okay. But it's going to be like more heartfelt. It's going to be, people are going to react to your decision. Okay. So Page of Wands ideas. So this is a beautiful card to have whenever we're working on, again, forgiveness. It feels like it's important to acknowledge like your anxiety around that, or love life, stuff like that, like the bigger things, right? Like your mental health, your emotional health, things like that. And I'm getting like if you have a lack mindset this week, to start working on that. That's been a big thing in my programs lately, is just like getting our mindset in the right place is really important. Okay, especially if we're doing any type of work on ourselves. So 8 representing it's time to take more action, it's time to bring more balance in. I'm also hearing someone really like listening more. So maybe you're more attuned to your third eye. Perhaps you're just more attentive to others. You're maybe more self-aware. But this forgiveness energy that's coming through here is like, when it comes to like your love life, make sure that you're just like trusting the other person that you're in a relationship with. It's so important. You've got to give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay. So although this is career related and hobby related, talking about, things that we like to do, even if, for example, you're deciding you want to go on a weight loss journey, and you're trying to figure out how much you want to exercise or something like that, it feels like, work on your heart chakra more than anything, right? What's going on emotionally? What are the things I like to do? That sort of thing, because that's what's going to make you successful. If it's related to career, it feels like, let go of times where, especially we're starting off with our new moon energy at the beginning of this month. If you watch that new moon reading, this makes a lot of sense. It feels like letting go of times where maybe, you weren't the best at what you were doing, and that's okay. It's like there's permission. That's part of our spiritual evolvement. We are evolving, right? And that's okay. So it's kind of like letting go of all the like the past stuff, really. Okay. So Knight of Cups, talking about perfectionism. This perfectionism energy here really talks about someone who is getting more comfortable in their skin. And so as they're getting more comfortable in their skin, they're starting to recognize like that some of these little details aren't that important, right? We're making things kind of like, we're making a mountain out of a molehill, basically. So this is all coming in this forgiveness work and this self-awareness. And also like for diet and exercise, that's really coming up for someone in particular. It's like, okay, well, start taking things that will help you with what you want to accomplish. So I sell herbal tinctures, for instance. And I've made quite a few things for someone who's going on a weight loss journey. So that's kind of what I started making stuff for your heart health as well, for that heart chakra, for detox, for the liver. Um, anyway, it's just what I'm getting is just to like put out the energy that you want this week as well. With a new moon, that's what we're doing. We're doing new moon manifestations. My new moon reading is going to be up actually today, which is the 16th until the 20th. So you guys are going to have access if you're a beginner for those beginner and pro for 4 days. If you're VIP, then you have access to that whenever. So it doesn't really matter for you, but that's going to be up as well. So if you want to join my membership group, again, Linktree will help you out with that, or my website. So Two of Pentacles juggling, this is kind of like someone who is getting used to using their voice, speaking up a little bit more. And also I feel like it's okay to agree to disagree as well, because that's part of like expressing your boundaries, which we've been working on in this night one of our forgiveness program. That's been really important to like start talking about the things that you want, start talking about your opinion a bit more. Because if you don't, then you'll kind of get like you'll start to lose yourself a little bit, right? So it's about freeing yourself of times in your past where, you know, you weren't really satisfied or happy, but like nobody knew. So they couldn't help you, right? So you've got to use your resources now and start using your voice as well. And I'm also getting to listen to public opinion as well. So, you know, how I think you can do like polls and stuff on social media. It's like, okay, well, ask a poll, ask people, right? Get people's information. That's obviously a big theme for us this week. This also, again, where careers tend and money tends to be coming up a lot, it could still be a hobby, but it's saying to like kind of keep going, going forward. Okay. Like forward is forward, just keep going with it. All right. It's not really a great time this week to, you know, be spending a bunch of money or taking tons of time off. It really is a good week for forgiveness. If I hear it, I'm going to say it. So 6, really talking about like balance and support, using the resources, but also like friendships are coming up as well, to take more time out for not just for yourself, but also maybe there are places that you want to start traveling to, maybe make some travel plans with a girlfriend or something like that, or boyfriend, whatever it is, but it still feels like a friendship energy. Temperance, Angel of Peace. This is really talking about using your imagination more. I have one spot left for my meditation program as well. Those are that's Monday night from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. $45. You want to hop in for the next 4 classes, plus you get the replays. But the guided meditations are coming up because it's important to use that creative, innovative lifestyle more. Like that spiritual energy wants to be presented more. Because if you like, say you work a 9 to 5 regular job, but you're like this intuitive person outside of your job, that just doesn't feel like it's going to work for you anymore. It's too mixed. It's too like everywhere. And it's like, trust yourself with that. Okay. Because this is a beautiful card. This actually talks about relationships, our ability to have cooperation in relationships, a successful marriage life, that sort of thing. So if you're single as well, this tells me that you're on the right track to success, okay? To keep working on your heart chakra, and that will be helpful. So that's what we're starting to work on Wednesday night, the heart chakra. So Angel of Prophecy, okay? This is about more solitude and also more retreats, things like that. So if you have an opportunity to go somewhere to get healing, to go on a retreat, absolutely do that. That's more my next year plan for work and for people once I have my new retreat space created, which will be beautiful. I'm just seeing like positive energy being given to others. And again, those healthy financial exchanges. This usually talks about somebody studying or getting educated or making some choices for themselves a bit more, which might not necessarily feel like you're gaining money from, but you're going to gain more knowledge, more wisdom, more emotional freedom. EFT is also coming up, tapping. All right, so last card here, 9 of Cups, talking about using that imagination just a tiny bit more. So, you know, when you're manifesting, starting off at the beginning of this week, just open up your mind even more, okay? I always say that or something better, but make it bigger, dream a little bit bigger, and go gentle with yourself. We need more light energy this week, okay? So have a beautiful week, guys. My puppy is here. It's his birthday. He's 2 today. So everybody say happy birthday to George. Let's see what other messages are here. This sensation that I'm getting around my head tells me that the way that we're treating our bodies right now is really important. That's been coming up, right? So make sure that you're also setting money aside. For some reason, that's coming up as well. Carrying a little bit more cash around with you will be helpful as well. It might be more about being a bit more spontaneous, or when you're in places, it might create more security for you as well, because sometimes carrying cash can actually bring more abundance and flow. So go with the flow, treat your body with respect, do things that make you happy. If you like yoga or dance or walking or jogging, this is a great week to do it. Getting more in touch with your inner zen, your inner light. And also like not complaining as much. That's going to be important because you're working on throat chakra. So let's make what we're saying important. Okay, so you are heard because that ear chakra is coming in this week too. All right, love you guys. Any questions about anything that I said, feel free to just write it in the comments, or you can always email me if you have questions about any products and services, because absolutely that's going to play a role for you this week too. Okay, take care. Bye for now.